So this week I thought I'd bring you something a little different. I've come across a couple of innovations I think are really interesting, and I thought I'd share them with you. The first is for the job site. The second is for the sales center. And the third is kind of in between. So the first one we're going to look at is called the mule. This is a robotic arm for the masonry industry that basically takes a lot of the stress off of a mason's body and also makes the job a lot more productive. And I think you'll find it interesting. So let's take a look.
So just take a look at how the mule arm picks up the block. That's about a 60-pound block or so. It's weightless, allows the mason to put his mud in place, place the block precisely on the wall course, and basically takes a lot of strain off of his body, his hands especially, his back, but also delivers a lot more productive, precise type of job.
This second clip is also about the mule, and I want to show it to you because it comes from the perspective of a mason and why he decided to invest and work with the mule.
My name's Tony Avila. I'm the owner of Avila Masonry, and I own 3 mules. Originally, my thinking on the mules was not about production gains. It was very personal to me. I had just ruptured a disc 7 months prior. I love laying block, and I love being able to race down that wall with my guys. And I had finally gotten to a point for the first time in my life where I couldn't race because of my injury. And when I saw the machine pick up the block for me, I was like a game changer in my mind. I can still be the artist that I've always been because this thing's lifting the weight, not me. I think a good owner knows that whether you're in the field or not, your good people are in the field. Our trade breaks bodies down. Higher producing guys, instead of having a longer term prospect in our industry, actually shorten their productive years. If you buy a tool and that tool can put that guy back in the driver's seat, I think it's worth it. The mule fits right into my philosophy, and that is you have to work smarter, not harder. We are actually getting to a point when everything is working, we're actually doubling our production with the machines than what our guys are laying. I was shocked to see that we could actually beat the masons. We get with 3 mules and 3 masons what we were getting with 5 or 6 masons.
So let's come off the job site and go into the sales center. This next clip has to do with a augmented reality app that I think has a lot of value for builders. A lot of us have become much more aware of technology in our sales and marketing efforts these last few months. And I think this is a great example of that technology.
I just want to preface the beginning of this video to let you know what she's doing, which is to use her smartphone or tablet and the QR code that you see here on the table to create a field across the tabletop to enable the augmented reality images to appear.
We sat down with realtor David Gamble and learned about the relationships he creates with his clients and how important it is for him to act as a resource for them throughout the home buying process. This concept is designed to initially be experienced at an open house and give visitors the chance to learn more information about the houses in the area while waiting for a chance to talk to the realtor himself, or even to learn more without talking to anyone. In this app, we can see some highlighted houses being shown from the surrounding area because David let us know he often gets clients that want to see similar houses near the current open house. They hover over a photo of the house, and hanging down in front is details about the house, like price and number of rooms.
So I'm going to stop it right there just to have you imagine what this would be like in your sales center or a kiosk at a community. Basically allows you to display homes that are in a given community or in your overall market, or even homes that are discounted or inventory, ready for sale, move-in ready. So just a lot of options that this app allows you to do, and you load the content and it shows what you want it to show.
If we look above, we can see that we have the option to filter the listings. I'm going to choose 2+ bedrooms so we can see the results change in front of us. Awesome. Let's try that one more time and select 2+ bathrooms to see that change. It's really cool that we're curating our results here. Let's try tapping one of the houses and seeing what happens. Looks like the house is growing larger and the current details expanded while also giving us more details specific to this house. On the left, we can see a mortgage specialist who can help us secure loans if we need one. And on the right, we can see a few photospheres taken from inside the home. Let's select one of the photospheres and enter our potential new home. We now have a fisheye view of the space reusing 360 images realtors use all the time. Now that I have an idea of what this property looks like, I'm really excited to see the place in person. So I'm going to try and schedule a meeting with this realtor by selecting on his card that's been hovering.
So from this point, you can have the user go to your website, go to the project website or community website, even to the website or web page of a particular house to show more photos, more details. You can really, again, direct the app to do whatever you want it to do and go where you want the prospect to go. This next clip is, like I said, kind of in between the job site and the sales center. It's a virtual inspection app. And we did a story about this recently, looking and talking to a number of different applications and a number of different municipalities who are using variations of virtual inspections, basically to keep the job moving. Now that things have opened up a little bit more, I don't expect these technologies to go away. In fact, I expect more municipalities to integrate them into their normal processes. Let's take a look.
So this is the inspector entering his office.
Okay, let's see what's on the schedule today. Looks like I've got a groundwork plumbing inspection in about 5 minutes.
And this is the contractor who's on the job site to receive the inspection.
Good morning.
Good morning, Inspector.
It looks like we have a groundwork plumbing inspection today. Are you ready for that?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I verified your location with GIS and it matches the project address. Please show me the piping so I can check size and slope.
Will do. I'll head over there now.
Okay, if you could hold a tape measure up to that opening, please.
Okay.
Okay, if you would hold that very still for me for a moment, I'm going to take a picture. Okay, I can see that's 4-inch ABS. I need to check the slope of that pipe. If you'll bring a level up to it, and I will start a video. Okay, great. Now, if you'll hold it very still, I'm going to take a picture of that bubble showing a 2-degree slope. Okay, got it. Thank you. Looking here at the notes from the last inspection, I see you had a requirement for an ADA compliant door installation. Have you got that done and ready for inspection?
Yes, I am, Inspector. I'll walk over and we'll take a look at it in a minute here.
Okay, I can see you've got a double door there with crash bars. If you could hold up a tape measure so I can verify the opening width. Very good. I'm going to get a shot of that. Got it. All right, that completes the reinspection. Okay, I've got everything I need. I'll result the inspection and reinspection, and you'll be getting an approval notification shortly.
All right, thank you, Inspector. We'll see you on the next one.
So there you go. Those are 3 innovations that we've come across in the last couple of months that we thought you'd be interested in seeing. And if you have an innovation or you'd like us to take a look at something you're doing, please email me at the address below and we'll consider it. Thanks again.